I'm alive! Hey, fellow YouTubers! I'm alive! Yeah, and since I'm live, I gotta wear my protective face mask here. Can't have y'all getting too close. You know. Nah, I'm just kidding. Fortunately, can't be transmitted that way. Woo, thank goodness. All right, so I've never done this live thing. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Let's see if I got my tablet here. I saw Junior do this once. Let's see. I'm pulling it up on my tablet.
Got my tablet here. I saw Junior do this once.
Man.
Let's see.
Let's turn that volume down. There we go. All right. So anyway, I don't know. I've only got like 1,700 followers, so I don't know. Hey, Cody. Nice. All right, Cody's joined. I don't know how many people are actually going to join, but I just want to make this pretty quick. Want to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with freight. I see a lot of talk about freight. Just a ton of stuff going on out there. Everybody's talking about it slowing down. I was at a receiver a couple days ago. They're like, man, the boards are terrible. Can't get anything. One guy deadheaded 1,400 miles to make that delivery just to get in a good area. And I was down south. And by the way, thank goodness I am finally down south in North Carolina. Oh man, I got people. Roush, nice. All right, Ursul's. Oh man, Craig, we got Spiritus. Woo, all right, people joining. Appreciate that. Hey, so yeah, so I started watching YouTube and all that stuff, and Prime's actually been talking about it, going, freight's a little funky right now. Might be some deadhead, all that kind of stuff. So, and watching the YouTubes, man, these boards are bad. One guy I was watching was just delivering out here to North Carolina. I was in North Carolina, and I was looking at the boards, and there was nothing. Cody asked, "How are you?" Doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I'm on a good load right now. Let's see, Roush had to deliver a load of dispatcher brains 300 miles. Now he's bobtailing 650 miles. Ooh, I hear you, man. I hear that. So about a week and a half ago, it did start slowing down. I did notice that I ended up getting a 36-hour reset out of it, and but then ended up getting a load. Then it slowed down again over the 3-day Easter weekend. Another 36-hour reset. So last couple of paychecks have been really low. Actually, the paycheck I just got and the one that I got last week have been really low. But then I ended up picking up this load that I'm on right now. It's a 6-day, 3 delivery load, 3 drops on that, and it pays really, really well. $4,000. Yeah, and it's delivering tomorrow morning. So hopefully I'll be able to get something else. We will see. Let's see. All right. Dean, hello from Vernon, British Columbia, Canada. Welcome, man. Hopefully you guys are doing all right there, staying Canada strong. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Roush, oh yeah, back on his dispatcher brains delivery. Laughed so hard when I heard dispatcher brains is a thing. Now I use it every chance I get. Oh man. Cody, thanks. I appreciate that. I gotta say, Roush, I got a good dispatcher. He's got a lot of experience. He used to be a trucker, so thank goodness. His name's John Greenlee. He doesn't like YouTube and social media and stuff. I don't blame him. But no, he's been, as y'all know, I'm pretty new out here, so he's been a lot of help to me with his experience and everything. There we go. Get my America Strong up there. Let's see what else. Hey Tom, how's it going, man? Chandler, all right. Hey buddy, I hope everything is good. Just trying to knock out some of these TNT miles. Oh yeah. Ooh, I do not miss those, man. It's necessary. Those TNT miles, they are necessary. Just don't give up. You're gonna hit that wall. Just bust right on through, man, and keep going. Because once you're out here, man, it is so much better. Roush, 4K load. How many loaded miles? How many miles was that? It was only like 59 miles deadhead, and it went from northern Utah down to Mississippi, then Alabama, and then out here to North Carolina. How many miles was it? Write that down. Hold up. Before we're going. 2380, 2,380 miles. So not too bad, not too shabby, especially right now. I was so happy, dissuade me from that money. Deliveries at like 3 o'clock in the morning. 6-hour wait time at that place too, so they could have scheduled me later. They scheduled everybody at 3. I don't know why they did that, but it's all right. Got through that. Yesterday's delivery was also kind of early, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then finally I get to sleep in because my delivery tomorrow morning is 8 a.m. I get to sleep in. I'm happy about that. I'm only about 15 minutes away. Let's see. Greg, Michigan, it's snowing here. Man, I know. Once I was in Springfield or in Salt Lake, and you guys probably saw the APU video. I was getting my APU fixed and all that stuff. I thought for sure I was going to be heading right back up 80 again because that's where they've been keeping me. They've been keeping me up north. And when I saw that I was going down south, I was like, yeah, woo, down south where the sky is so blue. I tell you, I was very, very happy about that, and it is warm. I actually have the windows rolled up and the air off just so y'all can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me all right. And it's warming up right now. Oh, man. Let's see. All right, Michael, freight is extremely weak now. It's easier for companies that can ride this out, but for owner-operator, it's brutal. Stay profitable and stay safe above all. Yeah, I've been hearing that. I've been watching a lot of those YouTube videos. I'm seeing that, especially these owner-operators and independents and stuff like that. The dry vans. As I mentioned, this guy was a dry van, big YouTuber, and I started watching him, but he's dry van and he's on his own and everything, so he's going through load board after load board after load board. And I want to compare. So I'm going to see tomorrow, how things are, because, he wasn't getting anything. Nothing was out there. He decided to just go home. He lives in the area, so he just decided to go home. Forget it. Not worth doing a load just to pay for gas. And I completely get that. I think the advantages of being with Prime is Prime's a big company, so they got lots of good, solid customers, which is good. Customers that are still running right now. We're a reefer. I'm a reefer driver, so I can haul not just the dry goods, but I can also haul refrigerated goods and frozen goods and food. One thing about this pandemic, people are still eating. They're still eating, so why not? And there was something else too. I totally lost my train of thought. That train's left the station. Anyway, I think I've got some advantages there, so we'll see. But I'm going to do another video tomorrow and let you guys know what, if I end up getting anything or if I'm sitting again. All right, let's see here. Craig, a good friend of Junior's. I watched him train you. Nice. Actually, Junior didn't train me, but he taught me. He interviewed me over at Springfield. And during the interview, he went live, and that was my first live video that I did, that I was ever on. And that was pretty cool. So he taught me a lot when it comes to this YouTube stuff. So, Junior, if you end up watching this, thank you. I appreciate it. This is my first live video. The confidence is there because of you. Those thumbnails, my thumbnails. Man, if you look at some of my old videos, the thumbnails are just terrible. Terrible. But once you started showing me the thumbnails, and I will go back eventually and update those thumbnails, but the thumbnails on my new videos are awesome. So thanks for that. Some other good advice. I always get good advice from Junior anytime I see his videos and stuff. By the way, a lot of people ask me for backing, to do videos about backing up. Well, it's hard for me to back up and shoot a video at the same time, and you don't really get the good view. You get the view of the end cap. But Junior's videos, man, if you want to talk about backing up and learn about backing and see people backing up, he's got a ton of videos out there that he does just on backing. He's got a drone and everything. So yeah, check him out. Junior Honduras. Go to Junior Honduras. He's been a lease operator and an owner operator. The truck's his now. So yeah, his paid off. Let's see here. Let's see. Toby, hello from a fellow trucker in Sweden. Keep on trucking. Right on. Hey, man, international. I keep getting hellos from all across the world, and I really appreciate that, man. That is awesome. I love that. Absolutely. Let's see. Hey, my sis, Christy. Hey, brother. Hey, sis. Love you. Matt, hey, from Utah. It says, I'm not a trucker, but I drove tour school buses for a number of years. Your vids are sure helping with the cabin fever. Good. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been shooting a lot more videos lately. You know, with this coronavirus, I know a lot of people are stuck at home. I know drivers are on the road a lot more. We don't watch the videos while we're driving, but we listen to them. So, yeah, but I know there's a lot of people at home, cabin fever, and I'm hoping that my videos and everybody else's videos are helping out with that. Right on. Let's see, Cody, JJ, do you ever have a truck overheat? Nope. You know why? Prime gives us good brand new equipment. This is a brand new truck. It's a brand new Freightliner 2020 Cascadia. I've got a few videos giving tours on it, so go check those out. Yeah, but I don't have to worry about overheating, for one, but also two, it's been winter. I started on January 3rd, so this is about the warmest it's been since I've been out. At least on my own. In my trainer's truck, I had a trainer that had a 2017. No issues there, no overheating, no nothing like that, and we were out during the summer. So yeah, new equipment, and every time you go on the Prime terminal, they take care of it, they look at it. In fact, last time, so after the APU got fixed, since I ended up doing a 36-hour reset waiting around, I went ahead and went back in and had my OmniTrax Qualcomm looked at and replaced again, 4th time, by the way, on that OmniTrax. And while they're there, they take a look at everything, and they did notice a very slight coolant leak. Probably no big deal, but I was like, you know what, I'm here, I'm just sitting around doing nothing, why not fix it? So yeah, I had them go ahead and fix that while they're out, so no worries there. All right, let's see. All right, Cody, how do you live in the truck? Very comfortably. Very comfortably. This truck it's nice. It's got it's got the bed. It's got storage. You got my TV in here, my laptop, my Xbox. Haven't actually used the Xbox yet. Been too busy rolling, but it's got it in there. I've got 2 Wi-Fi hotspots with a 3rd coming. I go through a lot of Wi-Fi data. But yeah, it's comfortable. I got my dorm-sized fridge, my microwave, plenty of space for everything. It's great. In fact, I got another video out on that. Check that out. Just under my videos, just search for Xbox. You'll find it's the only one with the Xbox in the title. All right. Oh, Brody says hi too. Hey, Brody, how's it going, man? Right on. Let's see. Has the Prime training center shut down? No, it has not. Prime is still training because we still need truckers. We still need people out there with the trucks. They have cut the class sizes down so that they can space them out, but they are still hiring. They're still training. I got to meet a few of the trainees when I went through Springfield on my way down here down south. Plus I met a couple others when I was up in Salt Lake. So yeah, they are still training, still hiring, absolutely. Let's see. Don, JJ had a moment like you did with the car blowing out a tire, but my moment was an accident in the hammer and slow lane. Close call, man. Well, I haven't had with the car blowing out a tire. Yeah, that's scary. I don't know if you missed that video, you got to see that video. Right in front of me, man, tanker, blinded me. Tanker just went by, one of those nice chrome ones, nice and shiny and clean, but blinding. Yeah, car blew out a tire right in front of me, spun out right in front of me. Whew. We all got lucky. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, good slow-mo video if you want to see that. Check that out. But yeah, that gets the heart pumping a little bit. Really does. Man, didn't need my exercise for that day. Got my cardio right there. Oh, man. Let's see. Roush just bought a badass drone last week. I was just picking one up to film places, especially out west. It's on my to-do list. It's on my shopping list. Right now, I've kind of put extra shopping on hold, just because I don't really know what's going to go on with the economy. I mean, I watched the news conferences, with our prez, and he says it's going to bounce back quickly. It's going to bounce back like no economy's ever bounced back in the history of all economies, or something like that. Because that's what he says. But I don't know. A lot of other people are kind of not thinking that way. I don't know, and I'm not going to make a prediction. But I am going to be prepared. So I'm not doing a lot of extra spending right now. I got my stimulus money. It went right into my savings account. So check this out. Speaking of that, I thought I was going to be so lucky and get some great news that the SBA, Small Business Association, and that paycheck protection plan, us truckers, us owner-operators or lease operators, we qualify for that. And as long as we continue our payroll, which our payroll is ourselves, and we have to use the money for business purposes. So I was thinking, okay, well, man, with the way things have been going, that'd be a good chunk of change, 2.5 months worth of salary in a forgivable loan. So it's not even a loan; it's just here's some money. And I was like, man, that would be a great down payment on a truck. Great down payment. So I went ahead and got with the CPA and everything, Abacus CPA. And I'm like, well, that's some slightly bad news. It's based on your LLC's income or net income from 2019. So if you don't have any owner-operator income or business income in 2019, you don't qualify. And I started on January 3rd, as you just heard. So, oh well, not for me. It kind of sucks. It doesn't suck for me, to be honest with you, because I'm money-wise, I'm doing all right. I haven't lost a paycheck at all. A couple of small paychecks, but that's trucking. But I'm thinking, man, what if an actual business that started up that's not an essential item or essential service, they started up at the beginning of the year. They spent all 2019 spending all that money getting everything ready to open up the business. And then 2020, they open up the business, and boom, pandemic hits, and now they can't even get the PPP loan. They're done. Unless they've got a lot of capital, they're done. So are their employees, and that part kind of sucks. So I feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for me. But anyways, if you are a truck driver, owner, operator, lease operator, independent contractor, get with your CPA, because you can get some money. Yeah, I know the money ran out, but they'll replenish it, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, I'm getting behind on these comments. I wasn't expecting this. This is awesome, man. Let's see. Oh, so yeah, no drone for right now. I'll have to wait on that. Steve, cabin fever. I'm digging a tunnel. Greetings from Spain. Oh man. First of all, I hope you're doing all right. Hope your family's doing okay. I know Spain was hit hard. We hear about Spain and Italy all the time on our news out here in America, and our hearts go out to you guys, man. I hope everything's all right. But yeah, just stay safe, stay healthy, stay indoors, especially out there. Dig a tunnel, but don't let anybody else in that tunnel unless they're like 6 feet apart. Let's see. Nick asked, what TV mount do you use? Just a regular TV mount. I got it in the Prime store. It's just the basic one that they have. I will tell you that my next truck, though, I'm going to put in a 32-inch, so it'll be a different mount. They said, 24-inch is what you want, because they mount everything on the passenger side, on the where the microwave goes. But that's where I put my head to sleep. I reversed the whole thing, and so my TV's behind this cabinet right here, and there's a whole cabinet, so I could have mounted the thing lower and fit a 32-inch TV in there, I still might do it if I decide to keep this truck for a lot longer instead of getting my own, but we'll see. It's just a basic mount. I think I saw a similar one at Walmart. I don't remember what the name, just 24-inch TV mount. Let's see. Stick, hey JJ, hey Stick. Victor, so is Prime still sending students Greyhound tickets, or do students have to make their own way there? When I went through training in August, they were still doing the Greyhound tickets. I'm a little bougie, to be honest. I flew there. I was coming from Vegas, so I caught a really cheap flight. And they would have reimbursed me for the cost of the Greyhound ticket if I asked them to. I mean, it was a super cheap flight. I got lucky on that one, so I was like, yeah, whatever. But as far as I know, yeah, I haven't heard any changes on you know, them getting Greyhound buses to people, to get people there. Matt says, I miss driving so bad. I work in IT. That's what I was doing. I worked in IT before coming here. Man, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I miss my friends. I miss my coworkers. Most of them. I miss them, but I don't miss the job and the stress. He says, see, but I'm not that happy. I've been thinking about going back to driving. Knowing Prime is still training, hiring is interesting since I only have a Class B license. Well, if you have a Class B, you're halfway there, which is good. So you know a lot of the commercial driving stuff. You just have to get that upgraded to a Class A, and Prime will definitely do that for you. It's nice and easy. And by the way, if you guys are interested, I say it in just about every video, go to driveforprime.com. Please use my referral code. I would greatly appreciate it. It's PAUJAJ. My name's JJ Paulson. PAULSON. Always appreciate it, man. Definitely. All right, let's see. Lyle's on here. No Hippie Trucking and Transport says, I haven't seen a drop. I know, Lyle. I've been watching your videos. This is actually your last video where you were at that truck stop. An hour and a half left on your 14-hour, and they gave you a load. That kind of inspired me. I was like, yeah, I gotta get people. You know, I gotta tell people about this stuff. Prime still has loads. So yeah, hey, hopefully the truck's all right. I know you're in Springfield right now. So if you're watching this and you're in Springfield, go say hi to Lyle. No Hippie Trucking and Transport. He's hanging out because he's got to get his truck fixed. A deer hit him. You heard me right. A deer hit him, not the other way around. A deer hit him. And then in St. Louis, a car came up on the on-ramp and hit him. Bad luck, and this all happened like quick too, like in a short period of time. So he's in the shop getting his truck fixed. So a little bit of downtime, probably the best time for it to happen if it's gonna happen. So anyways, best of luck to you, Lyle, and I know that that freight is still rolling in for you, man. Right on. Let's see. Hey Victor, how's it going, man? Let's see, Vita. Let's see. How's it been? How's been freight for you? Some people say it's slow. I kind of touched at that on the beginning, but I'll just go over it real quick here. It was slow for about a week and a half. I had a couple 36-hour resets in there, not needed. They just happened because of slow freight. And on one paycheck, I had one load, so it's kind of a low paycheck. It was under $1,000 after expenses and everything. The next paycheck, I had 1.5 loads, but they were short. The first one was like a day and a half worth of drive, and the other one was only about a day worth of drive, and I dropped it off in Salt Lake. And yeah, so that paycheck, that's the one I just got. Really low. But then while I was at Salt Lake, I ended up picking up this load, $4,000 load. You know, one pickup, 3 stops, brought me back to the southeast. Warm weather, love it. I'm very, very happy, and it drops tomorrow, which is Saturday. So let's hope I get another load. I've got 5 days to get another load and add to that paycheck. That'll be nice, because that'll already make up for the 2 bad weeks. So I'm good there. Let's see here. Lyle says, "What up? Been making all the money." if it weren't for the deer and the cars hitting me, it'd all be good. Yeah, I know, man. I know. So I am going to do another update tomorrow, just in case you missed me saying it earlier. I'm interested to see how tomorrow goes. After this delivery, I don't know if I'm going to be sitting or not. There was another guy on YouTube in the same area, same exact area, who was flipping through the load boards. He's an independent, has his own thing, his own truck, his own trailer, flipping through the load boards, and oh man, the stuff he was finding was bad. I mean, it was bad, but he's a dry van. I'm a reefer, so I can haul reefer and refrigerated and frozen, whereas he couldn't. So more flexibility. Plus, I work for Prime, and Prime's got some big customers. So let's see if that pays off. I will let you guys know tomorrow. That's for sure. All right, let's see. Jonathan, what's up, JJ? What's up, Jonathan? Let's see. Skulator, what up, man? Steve Woods, what up? You stay safe too. Yes, I'm doing my best to stay safe. I was in. I did get caught up in a bad neighborhood. Last night. It was not a good neighborhood. I just kept to myself the best I could and stayed in my truck, locked my doors. It wasn't the greatest. The truck stops. I won't go back to that truck stop again, but just because of the neighborhood, I found an alternate place to park. So, anyways, let's see. Steve says, we are good, buddy. Right on. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Victor gives a shout out to Vita. Says, I love your channel. So, hey, that's a shout out to Vita right there. Maybe I'll have to go check out that channel right there. Ooh, Lyle, he's gonna be in Springfield for at least 4 to 5 days. What? No loaner trucks? Or is that just too short for a loaner truck or something? I guess, if you're gonna take time off, that's not too bad, man. 4 or 5 days off. Just get some R&R. You're there in Springfield. There's normally I'd say, hey, plenty to do in Springfield, but I know a lot of places are closed right now, so that sucks for you, man. But that's all right. Take the opportunity. It's a little slow right now. Take the opportunity. See if you can maybe head to Walmart, buy a barbecue. You know what I'm talking about. Buy a barbecue and some meat. Bring back the old barbecue. Show us a good video on that one. Let's see. Vita. It seems to be for loads. It seems to be slower for team loads. That's the reason I told my wife to stay home. So I'm running solo. Yeah, that's the reason. We all believe that. We all believe that's the reason. Last what neighborhood? Bessemer, Alabama. Near the Piggly Wiggly. Yeah. There's a. All right, I'll spill it. There's a McDonald's and a Chevron right on the other side of the highway from the Piggly Wiggly distribution center. And the Chevron charges $10, but the McDonald's doesn't. And it's a nicer lot and everything. So I figured I'll park at McDonald's, and there's a sign up there that says, and it's right there between the truck parking and the customer parking for McDonald's. It says, all trucks, overnight parking must register. Come inside the building to register. So I went into McDonald's, told them, hey, I'm going to be parking here overnight. Give me some chicken nuggets, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, hey, no worries, man. We appreciate the truckers. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. That was good. Middle of the night, bang, 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 bang. Wake up. Excuse my language. Wake up. Security guy with one of them strobe flashlights, real bright, shining at me. I'm like, you mind getting that off of me? Seriously? He goes, you have to pay for parking. I'm like, I already checked in with McDonald's. They said it was fine. No, this is Chevron's parking lot. Blah, 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 blah. So, right off just giving me threats of calling a tow truck and blah, blah. He's waking up everybody and telling them all this. And none of us truckers were happy about it, but apparently they do that every single night. So I was like, I don't want to deal with this. I just went in, paid, and then went back over to McDonald's just to let them know. I was like, hey, you guys can't be telling people it's okay, to park here if it's not your lot. And like, no, that is our lot. That is absolutely our lot. They can't make you pay. I'm like, you know, whatever. So, but yeah, so they're basically, that Chevron is stealing money from truckers. None of us were happy about that, but you know, what do we, you know, what do you do? You know, I'm already out of the area. You know, talk to the manager. Oh, the manager will be back in the morning. Man, my load was early. I didn't have time to deal with that. So whatever. It's $10. It wasn't a great neighborhood. But anyways, that's that. Yeah, Lau says it's business expense. I'm chilling. It's a business expense, so it's a write-off, but that doesn't mean we get all $10 back. You know, you get whatever your tax rate is off of that back. So if your tax rate ends up being, you know, 15%, I'll get $1.50 back off of that. But again, it's $10 on a $4,000 load that I'll be making. You know, with the good fuel mileage I've been running and the low fuel prices here, you know, I'll easily pull in $1,800 off of that after expenses. So I'm not worried about $10. It just irritated me, the situation. You know, the situation was BS, and the waking up in the middle of the night, because they know they got you right then. You know, if you don't want to deal with it, you gotta get some Z's so you can make your delivery and then drive another, you know, 9 hours. So that's it. Anyways, let's see, Victor. So is Prime expecting students without their tanker endorsements because there's some DMV in the states are shut down due to the coronavirus situation? Ooh. You know what? I don't know that answer. I really don't. That's a great question. That would be something for a recruiter. Give a recruiter a call. Just go to driveforprime.com. The phone number's right there. The recruiters will answer the phones. They'll answer questions for you. But that is a good question. I just don't have the answer to that one. Sorry, man. Let's see. Lyle, definitely a bad neighborhood. Not as bad as West Memphis. And I stayed in West Memphis. I didn't think it was that bad. I grew up in Carson, California, which is in between Compton and Dominguez. Kind of middle turf, if you will. That's where I grew up in my younger days. So, you know, kind of familiar with that kind of stuff. You know, generally it doesn't bother me. But yeah, West Memphis, I actually not only stayed there, I actually did I did that for my birthday. If you go back and see the video where I crashed a go-kart, not my truck. Yeah, I actually stayed over in at West Memphis. Yeah, I didn't have any issues, didn't see any problems, didn't see anything bad. But man, I had some great barbecue. Them pork sandwiches. You know, Memphis itself known for pork sandwiches. West Memphis right on the other side. You know, yeah. ESL is probably the worst neighborhood I've probably been in. But that's East St. Louis. I used to live in St. Louis, and shortly after moving there, I ended up just taking a drive. I was just driving. I had a Challenger back then, you know. It was nice. I was just driving around and ended up in ESL by mistake. Didn't realize, I mean, I was just driving around and didn't realize, you know, I hadn't gotten the word yet that ESL was a place to not go in. And so yeah, I kind of saw around and like, yeah, I'm gonna get up on out of here. Not a place for me. So yeah, that wasn't too great. We have a Pilot that we go to with cheap gas in East St. Louis, but the south of that is where it's bad. The Pilot itself isn't that bad. I go there and, you know, get fuel there all the time. It's not too bad. I always want to take a break at that Pilot anyway, because, you know, when going west, because man, going through St. Louis and those highways, Lyle, believe me, I feel for you, trying to get those highways straightened out. They got so many highways converging all into one, right there by the Archway and by Busch Stadium and everything. It's it gets pretty frantic. So I hear that, man. Let's see. Don't tell me you're driving 55. No, like Sammy Hagar says, I can't drive 55. I can hardly drive 65, but I am doing that. I am so as far as how fast I drive, you know, I got the 65 limiter. That's the highest you can go at Prime. And if I'm on if I'm on a deal where I got plenty of time, to get from point A to point B, and it's not delivery day, it's not pickup day, nothing like that. I'll drive, about 60, 62, depending on the situation where I'm at. I'll slow it down, save some fuel. But if it's delivery day, where I can make that delivery, and I want more hours to be able to get a new load and hit the road, or if it's a drop and hook, any kind of drop and hook situation, or if I just want to get there to the truck stop a little bit early for laundry, shower, whatever, 65. But yeah, I can't drive 55. When I drive that slow, it's hard to steer. Can't get my truck out of second gear. You know how it is. All right, let's see. Spiritus, no neighborhood is too bad when your pistol's within reach. Crime's policy is that we are not allowed to have firearms on the truck. I'll leave it at that. All right. Vita, no hippie probably chose better than you. He chose I chose the Freightliner. Lyle, no hippie, he chose the P. I still got to watch that video, Lyle. I know you said you're going to post a video on that. I kind of got really busy. I got sidetracked from YouTube, so I still got to go watch that video to see what your Pete's all about. But maybe I know my truck's cheaper on repairs. That's for sure. But it's a Freightliner. It's not bad. It's got some things I wish were different. Wish were better. But overall, it's a brand new truck. I'm not complaining. I'm really not complaining. I'm pretty happy. Being in a new truck like this. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Vita and Ridge Runner. Rather be tired by 12 than carried by 6. Or tried by 12 than carried by 6. Okay. Yeah. I get it. Gun reference there. All right. Well, guys, not corona, allergies. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you, everybody. This is my first live video, and man, lots of comments and everything. Man, this has gone a lot longer than I thought it would. We're at coming up on 40 minutes. So I will again shoot a video tomorrow to let you know whether I get another load right off the bat, and I'll let you know what I get or not. Okay, so this is tripping me out. So I got my face mask, if you didn't see it at the beginning of the video. Got my face mask just in case I decide to get close, to you guys within 6 feet. I'm kidding. Picked it up at one of those middle of the nowhere truck stops. It was the last one right by the counter. Got lucky. But it trips me out that I see people driving in their cars and in their trucks wearing the face mask. They're the only one in the vehicle. You don't need to wear it. But I see it all the time. Oh well, to each their own, whatever. I did see somebody that was literally driving with like gloves, the latex gloves, the face mask, the whole nine, and they're the only person in the car. So I was like, all right, maybe it was a loaner car. I don't know. Let's see, a couple more. Oh, wow, you didn't make the video on the Pete. All right, Cressy, my leather wrapped steering wheel. Looking at my built-in GPS right now. Brag a little. No, I don't blame you. All right, everybody, that's it. Lots of goodbyes and good wishes. Thank you, everybody. All right, talk to y'all later from North Carolina. Peace. I'm gonna shut this thing off. Really, how do I shut this thing off? Let's try this.